guys, welcome back to Corner Flag Talk YouTube channel. Who would have thought we'd ever reach here? But we are actually here, guys, and the World Cup is upon us. Um, this is gonna be the second time you all seen me do this intro because you would have seen the episode for Group A and B yesterday. We're gonna keep this going every single day with different members of the Corner Flag team to do combined levels and to talk about the World Cup as we wait on it. Housekeeping, like I said, we're doing this every single day. On Friday, we're gonna have our preview. Look out for that as well. And I would really encourage you guys to pause the video right now and subscribe to us. Please. That is all I ask. Is for you guys to subscribe to us. It would really mean a lot. And if you don't already, we would like if you listen to the podcast. And if you do, subscribe to us there and leave a rating. That is really important. We are currently the highest streaming locally produced podcast in Trinidad and Tobago, but our content should go even beyond that. If you guys listen to the pod that we did last week, I didn't record this week one yet. But if you listen to what we did last week, Brandon and you are gone and it's yeah, whole lot. Which is why I had to bring you back again this week. So I hear Brandon. Brandon was a good my guy.
I'm good, John. How are you?
Cool for the while, man. I have Shivs. Shivs,
Yeah, we're going on. We're going on. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. First time in a while. Good
it
to be
really
back, man.
has been. And it was really returning after a long time. Like, now, if only can see the smile on my face, like, I am so happy, dog. Is Angelia, how are you going?
I am good, great. It's been long overdue, and I'm so excited that I can return. Hopefully, you see me more regularly.
Correct is right. So we're gonna get into it, guys. So as we did yesterday, we're gonna go again today. Combining levels of each group and see like what's the best levels we can come up with and talk about the groups as we go along, the teams, what we think might happen with them, and go across. So I'll kick us off. We're gonna start off in group C, obviously, which contains Saudi Arabia, Argentina, Poland, and Mexico. Heads the jersey, guys. By the way, sponsored by Kit Pundit. I'm gonna have a cut here or later, dog. You'll see it at some point.
Number one kids
Um,
out there.
Nobody asks. Right. So, uh, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Poland, and Mexico. So, straight off the bat, I will let you guys know how my thought processes go for this. Is current form of the player, obviously, as well as the player's tendency to perform for the national team as well. So, that being said, a goal. When
There
the
could
World
only
Cup
be one.
legend himself.
There could only be one.
Only one. Only
There
one
could only.
person.
Wait, I thought this was actually going to be controversial here.
No, there's only one answer,
Nah.
bro.
There's only one.
Correct,
There's
There's
only one.
only
correct.
one correct
There's
answer, and
only
that is
one.
Ochoa, the Mexican
Only.
monster in goal. At right back, I have relatively recent Polish national is Mati Cash. I have next to him the Argentine pairing of Romero and Liche. Manchester United centre back Martinez. Wow, those words taste so disgusting coming out of my mouth. And at left back, I have Sevilla left back Acuna. So just to reiterate, my back five would be Ochoa, Cash, Romero, Liche, and Acuna. That's three Argentines, one Polish, and one Mexican. Thought process behind it, like I said, Ochoa is brilliant always, every single World Cup. Like he's one of those players that literally just pops up and shines, bro. Like always shines and always manages to put in performances that gets people remembering him. He's literally an icon of World Cup tournaments in Mexico. I can literally see him retiring and then just coming out of retirement purely for playing in the World Cup with Mexico. Right back, Matty Cash. The other options is like Molina from Argentina and yeah, and Mexico is
I
Leyun, I
think we
think it
just
is.
saw John retire. Like Ochoa.
Dog,
You have
I
to edit
swear
it
to
out.
God.
You have to
I
edit it
swear to God, that was just me. I was panicking, dog. I don't know if only I seen the face, but I was inside. I was panicking, dog. I
I
was like,
didn't.
oh fuck.
What happened there?
Yeah, guys. So like we said, Guillermo Ochoa, he's a mythical. He's a mythical guy in sports, and I think that is something that's very true.
I didn't see
Um,
this.
somebody message John and see if you're right there.
What I will say while he's off is that, unlike
Oh, they're
James
not seeing
Rodriguez that
me.
got a big move after a World Cup performance, Ochoa never did. And I
Yeah,
always
that's true.
wondered why, because he's constantly been performing in all the World Cups that I've seen him in. So it's been a wonder to me, like, why didn't he get his big move? I understand that we have a lot of top keepers now, but time and time again, he's really shown that he's brilliant for his national team. And again, in the case of Rodriguez, well, yeah, James, it was enough for him to get a move. So that's my thought process on Ochoa too. But he's the Mexican Superman. for sure.
Yeah, I think the only thing people looking forward to more than seeing Ochoa in the World Cup at the end of this year is Mariah Carey singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You." So, but moving
Oh
on
my
forward
goodness.
from what John was saying about Ochoa, do you all think Matty
Oh
Cash?
no, my
Anybody have
Wi-Fi
anybody
is
else they want to
terrible
put
though. I'm never
in
going to
that little
deny that.
square there?
I wanna do
John
Sorry guys for any
John is right
difficulties we
back as we
experiencing
were
in the
talking
chat
about Matty
feature.
Cash.
Hey, let's
So
go,
Listen, I
let's
have no
go.
idea what
Johnny
was
said
the last thing y'all
he's
heard
talking
from
about
me?
my Wi-Fi. What you know?
Okay, so just okay, so Ochoa, it was Ochoa Maticach,
don't worry,
Romero
we
was
covered
No, we
for
stay
you,
with,
bro.
we
We
stay
covered
with,
for
Argentina.
you,
we
bro.
stay with.
You're gonna
Three
have to
Let's
Argentines, one
let's
Mexican,
see.
one Polish. The only really
um
contender this one I
Um,
thought it
I can't
was
he's
remember
talking
probably
about
what.
Cho.
Martinez
He's
in
You
talking
goal.
was
about
talking about
Because
Ochoa.
he has been
Yeah,
phenomenal for both
But
Astros and
we reached Matty
Argentina. He's
Cash now.
usually
yeah.
been a standout in the Copa win last year. However, I think when you look at what Achua does every single year. And I mean, dog, it is actually crazy. Like normally, like people do World Cup performances, get the hype, get big moves. Bro, his big move was to Malaga or something like that, dog. Like he never actually got it, which is so crazy. Maybe he really does go in a cryo chamber for 4 years, goes into hide, and then comes back out for the World Cup, right? So yeah, that was my back five. We can just go around here, everybody own, and then if there's anything contentious, we can talk about it after. So, Brandon, what's your back five? Unlucky.
Uh, well, I mean, I don't have much change from what you said because I don't think any Saudi Arabia players, with respect, I don't think
Shivs.
any of them
Anything
get into
different for
any
you?
of these teams and any part of the team. I can't really think about any Mexico player that I
Mm.
would want in the team, but I think there is one person, but they haven't announced the team yet. So I think I don't have anything wrong with what you said with your team. There are five.
But was he in your
Yeah, no,
back five
I
shifts?
think your back five is perfect. A name I would throw in there is Kamil
What about
Glik
you,
from
Angela? Is yours
Poland.
any
He's
different?
one of those mythical players that just seem to perform at international
Tell me.
level and does nothing at club level. But I still don't think he's good enough to break into that solid
Mm.
Argentinian centre back pairing you have there. No, 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 no. Your exact back five is my back five.
Ooh.
Well, I have one problem with
Yeah.
Group C and D. Group C and D
Yeah, I
each
think
have
it's
a team that
Molina,
is like
it,
the
if I'm not
clear
mistaken.
winners. And for me, the clear winners
Yeah.
will be the entire 11. But with that being said,
Mm.
I have an Argentine back five. I have
That's fine.
Tagliafico and
Yeah.
Montiel. However, I did have a look at the
Oh,
So your
original
entire
squad,
back five
and Montiel is not
is
there.
Argentine?
ah,
So I
All
don't know
right.
Ooh,
who the
lovely. No, that's what I want. I want
yes
something different.
is
These men here,
Molina.
why you see and
Yes, for
copy me?
Athletic
I ain't
Club
like that.
Athletic, correct.
So I think as
But
you
I
see on
have
screen
an
now.
Argentine
Yeah.
back line. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And now he's going to be Unai Emery.
Argentines,
So
correct.
he's
My
gonna just
well,
take the lead by storm for the next few games. Uh hopefully. Except for the playoffs, of course. So yeah, I'll screen you guys now. You'll see the
no, but
difference
I
from
will say that
11. Well,
Matikash is
different
a great
five
shout,
so
right? He's
far.
been performing at a
But
club
these two men
level
decided
and
to copy me,
he's
so
been
it's really just
replicating with the
three and
Poland
then
as well.
Angelia's a whole Argentine backline. So hopefully to get something a little different now, I'll let one of these guys go first as we step into the midfield. Brandon, what was your midfield, bro? Was it a midfield three? What formation you was going for? I should probably asked us to begin with, but like, what kind of system you went for? Yeah. Mm.
I think I was going for midfield three. Yeah, midfield three. So for sure, I wasn't 100% sure on this though, but for sure I have Rodrigo de Paul for Argentina.
Chandrapal.
Um, Shivs, just take over for me on this one because I'm trying to remember who was selected as the last one.
This is the part where we giggle and for 5 seconds and then we just go with
Yeah, yeah. So
like we did.
I'll take the reins. I'll take the reins. Yeah. So Chandrapal, Rodrigo de Paul in the defensive midfield. I would also like to. I would go for midfield three. and I would put Messi at the
I
camp.
really
It
thought that
is
you
in
actually
my
pronounced it well.
hypothetical
Um,
thing because there's another guy who I'm gonna put right wing
oh,
that's not Messi, and then Russell some
let me hear
feathers, a
it,
guy who
Brandon. Let me
probably
hear
not
it.
gonna be there at all, just because I like his name. That's fun to say. Gregor's Krychowiak from Poland. Not that good, but his
Okay.
name is just fun
I
to say.
I see in
Okay.
Brandon.
Facts.
Here
Yeah,
what
it's
though?
it's it's fun. It's fun
Reload.
to say.
Okay. Right. I found who I forgot. Okay. I get. Okay. We get to go.
I
All
actually see
right.
in Brandon
So
though.
it is
But
actually is
as we
Rodrigo de
mentioned,
I'm
Paul.
not
That was
guys,
the
back.
that is
first
on the
one.
Yours
history
is
I'm
level.
not
Brandon.
saying
Wait, but
Brandon. I'm not
hey,
I
saying
don't
uh,
see no here,
Bobby
Brandon.
going to have real cotton to do with this thing though.
Right. So it was actually it
Alright,
was three
three,
different
two,
players
one. Yeah,
from
Brandon.
different
So
teams.
what was
So it was
yours?
Rodrigo de Paul, it was Hector Herrera from Mexico,
I wasn't.
and it was Piotr Zielinski from Poland.
Fact.
I'll keep back. I'll keep back.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot actually. So since you mentioned it there, I'm gonna ask you one thing. You mentioned put either
Well, I
Messi
saw that
or there.
Corona
What
is
do you
not going
think
to
about
be in the
Mexico's
squad
chances
because
moving
he's
forward
injured
now?
and
What
he's
do you
not going
think
to
they expect
be
for them?
featuring. So I think that dents their hopes a lot because he's like one of the biggest
Oh,
players that they
that's a
have.
good. That's a good
So
one.
what do
And
you actually want for
That's
now
a
then?
big
I
one.
don't. Usually, it's very difficult to write off Mexico in any World Cup, but I don't think they have the star power that they had before. So for this World Cup, I'm not really expecting too much from them. But Dobies, I wouldn't be surprised if they get out of the group.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. How big of a mess you think? Well, I know he's going to get called up, but how big
How
of a
big a
mess you
miss he would
think a
be?
fully
Well, he
fit
would be a
Raul
huge
Jimenez
miss
will be?
because I mean, I think he is
Yeah.
the best attacking option that they have. Maybe Lozano as well. But I mean, he's one of the more experienced players as well, which is I think what would be most important for them to
Mm.
try and get out of this group.
Yeah, fair enough. Angelia, what was your midfield? What how did you go fit? So Brandon went with like a 1-4-3-3 kind of system. Shivs went 4-2-3-1 with Messi at Cam. What was yours? Mm.
Yeah. Well, actually, I ended up looking at the last meeting Argentina and
Oh,
Mexico had,
okay,
and Argentina went with like Martinez in front,
okay.
four behind him, and I think it was four again, and then the keeper, and I'm
Nice.
missing someone in between there.
Oh,
But for my midfield, I also had Hector Herrera. I mean, I feel like man mid legend, we have to have him there. I had Rodrigo de Paul. I had Angel de Maria,
Ooh.
and I did have Messi in front of them. So that was my thought process there. Again, I feel
cool.
like I couldn't leave out
Since
Herrera.
you
He
mentioned
has to be a
Argentina so
staple in
much,
that
even though I
squad.
have one the jersey,
Messi, I wouldn't
sponsor by
put
Kip
him
on
to
there.
lead the front line. I'll put him
What's
behind,
your
let him
thoughts
pull
on
some creative
Argentina
strings.
for this
And well, De
tournament,
Maria, I feel
Angelia?
like it's self-explanatory as that, and Rodrigo. So that was my whole for there.
Ooh, I like the, I like the. Mm,
To me, this is Argentina's
mm,
last
I
chance to
like
win
that.
our World Cup. For me, in the foreseeable future, because it may be Messi's last. And I don't have to say it, Messi is an irreplaceable player.
Brazil
They have
too.
a great chemistry without him, yes, but there's a
Yeah,
spark
yeah,
that he
yeah.
brings that I don't think could be easily replicated. Um, so to me, they are one of the favorites, if not the favorite, because Portugal and France are good squads, yes, but something about Argentina is a bit different
Ooh,
this year. I
fair
think they'll
enough.
have a
Hey,
different
I agree with you.
intent
Though.
and a
I do
different
think that they're up
mentality
there in terms
towards
of
it
the
too.
favorites,
And I
and
know
I do
that
think that
that
while
entire
they
squad
might not
rallies behind
have
Messi, and I know they would
all
love to
these
give him a
star
World Cup
names that
before
like
he leaves.
somewhere in
So
Brazil or France
I
might have,
think Argentina
I do
is the
think
favorite
to
right now.
steal something
There
from
would be a
you,
lot
and
of
they
pressure
do
on
have
them,
a
and
lot
I
of dog
would
in
put a
them.
lot of
And
pressure on
I
them
do
to
think
win.
that after they tasted the Copa last year, and it solidified in their head that yes,
Mm,
we can win. Yes, we can cross that line. I do think those mental barriers are really important when it comes to a team
mm,
being able to achieve things. So yeah, we'll see with them coming up. What I did like
right.
from each person level is that there's one player that nobody called it. I had in mind. So I did go for one with a more 4-2-3-1 because I did also have Messi at the calm as I tried to fit in more players. I did go for Pietro Zielinski. I've been a massive fan of him for years, guys. Like, I kid you not. I wanted him at Arsenal for so long, and then see what he did to terrorize Pool this year, and what Napoli has been doing this season really has been a joy to watch. And
Mhm.
next to him, in a more defensive-minded role, is actually Edson Alvarez from Ajax, the Mexican international. I quite like him a lot. He was actually rumored to go to Chelsea for a large part of the summer, and I do think that, given that Ajax didn't sell out so many of their players, it might have happened. He's quite a talented player, and it did maintain some sense of mixture between the three nations that
Mm.
we all kind of have been included. So,
Good show. That's a good
um,
show.
that being said, you guys will see on screen now as we progress a little further. See something different. You guys, while you're listening to this, let us know in the comments what you think about 11s. Whose one is your favorites? What you would have done different? We are doing this obviously before all the squads have been announced. So if there's somebody that even they haven't been called up, but you think should be in the levels we call, and how did you miss him? You guys don't know what you're talking about. Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you guys. And this is actually going quite fast. Didn't think it would have moved this fast. I wonder how we can stretch this out. No, Jake, just kidding, just kidding. Actually, you could go first now. What was your front three then? I think we all have one, at least one player in common.
Oh, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Spicy.
Right. Well, I have the Toro. I
I
have
respect
to
it. I
put the
respect it. I
Toro.
respect it.
Yo!
I
I
have
love it. I love it.
I
I
respect it. I
love it.
I
respect it. I
have
Click
respect it.
this.
Chucky.
Put this on
Okay, okay,
social
fair,
media.
fair,
I
fair.
love it. I
Now
love it.
there's a toss up for me in front. I will put the Man City new boy in front. Alvarez.
I love it.
What?
I will put the Man City new boy in front. And
Hey, fair, fair,
Right,
fair,
yeah.
fair, fair, fair.
well,
I thought I was mad playing Kutroviak in the midfield, but boy, was I wrong.
no, I feel like, well, remember I said that each team has a clear favorite, right? So for me, group D is France, group C is Argentina. Now, seeing that we put Messi and Cam, realistically, beside Martinez, who else would we put in front? Like, who is not like a out
I
and
agree
out
with that.
striker we can put in
I
front
have
that
a
could
friend
really
who thinks
contribute?
that Alvarez
And
is
to
going to
me,
be young player of the tournament.
the
Actually,
only person I can
I
think of that would,
love
yeah,
it.
make a bigger of an impact as Messi in front is Alvarez. That's just me. That's just me. And given Napoli's run of form, you have to put Chucky. Have to put Chucky. He's a given. Yeah. I know the Alvarez was coming with the
You
controversy,
know the
but I
funny
mean,
thing?
hey,
I thought we was moving like extremely fast, and then I remember we was only when Oliver mentioned France. I was like, "Oh shucks, yeah, we're doing two
oh,
groups." Um,
okay, well,
but that's okay.
that is to be determined
That's
because we're
okay.
moving on
That's
to Group
okay.
D,
That's
so
okay.
we'll
That's
get
okay.
to
We're
that then.
moving fast. We're moving
But
fast. This is only the first
that's
one.
to be determined. But I will
Ships.
put Alvarez in front.
Give me your front three. What different?
Yeah, and we already have 20 minutes, but like this one, so no, we move this up.
Hmm?
Yeah, well,
What a goal of meaning versus Inter
I
Milan.
think my striker is vastly different. Perhaps one of the best finishers in our era of football, Robert Lewandowski. So he's my striker. I think Messi pinging balls to him.
okay, so up top I
He's
have
like I said, one of the best
Saleh Al
finishers in
Sher.
forward
Fair
Nah, just
enough.
generation.
joking.
What was
And then
yours,
on either
Um,
Brand?
side of
I
him, I have
have
Chucky
um,
Lozano.
I have Robert Lewandowski.
Hey, fair, fair, fair.
On the
I might
right,
miss
I
a sitter
have
against
the one
Arsenal,
and only
but
Messi, and
I
on the
love it.
left, I
And
have Lozano.
yeah, on either side of him, I have Di Maria on one wing and Chucky Lozano on the other wing.
Zielinski,
So yeah,
Herrera, De
So
Paul.
just
pretty
remind
standard
my
stuff.
game. What was your midfield three, Brand?
Yeah,
And then Messi,
yeah.
Chucky, and Lewa. Okay. Yeah, he is. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, mine was, well, I also went with Lewandowski. Despite,
Trying to
to be
pause.
fair, last year for the Euros, he did do relatively well given
So,
the
so
pool
you're the
of
only one
because I
playing
did think
Messi on
he
the
scored
right.
three
I
times
think all three of us put
in
him
the
in the
tournament,
midfield. Yeah.
Middle, yeah,
and
correct.
hopefully
Put him
things
in
go a
middle.
little more this year for him. Next to him, I also went for Chucky Lozano on one side because I think again he's been brilliant. And I also went for who I think is the most underrated player of his generation is Angel Di Maria. I
Hmm.
think man is brilliant dog. And I really did. I really did. I'm sorry, Shivs. I had this. I watched your footnotes, dog. I went with that, dog. We actually went, dog. Shivs, we have the exact same side except for the two in midfield. Anyway, great mind think alike, guys.
I'm copying my friend tree.
All right, guys. So on screen now, you'll see all
Nah,
four
nah, you're
of
good, you're good, you're
our
good.
predicted 11 so far. Please go in the comments. Let us know which one is your favorite, which one you think is the best, where to do different.
Yeah,
And
defensiveness.
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll be back shortly, guys, with Group D.
great mind thinker like Jinx. Hey,
Cool.
what?
And this is a little break to let you guys know that this entire week of content is brought to you by Kit Pundit. That's right. You guys already know I am behind Kit Pundit. But I see this as a really good opportunity as we come up to Christmas and gifts and stuff like that. Then what better than to get your football friends some jerseys, right? So a little bit of self plugging. We're gonna have specials coming up, especially on Christmas flash sales, all that. You guys already know jerseys are $400 with us. We have guarantees that if anything happens to your jersey within the first month, we will replace it. We try our best to provide everything that you want, and we do tend to have most kits. Right now, I have World Cup kits selling, but they're going really, really fast. So check us out now. Gonna have the Instagrams linked below. Check us out there. Any questions, hit me up. And yeah, let's get back to the episode, guys. Take care. Much love as always. Your boy Pundit. And
So
we're
I'm
back,
gonna pull
guys.
some
We have
wild shit.
Group
I'm
D.
gonna pull some wild
The
shit.
aim
But
for this was actually to be
I
under
don't know if
20
I can
minutes,
pull
but I
French
really don't
11, but
think
it's
we
easier.
close that right now. So we're
I,
gonna
I'm
just
gonna pull some wild
try
shit,
for
man. I'm
Right,
gonna
let's
pull
30.
some
run and
wild
do it.
shit.
And
Thank you guys for being
not
here.
gonna
Really.
do me and
So
Alvarez
we're gonna
in
go to
group
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 D
D.
now.
That's what you're gonna do.
Group D
He's
is
gonna do that.
obviously
Alvarez is
France,
mad. Alvarez
Australia,
is mad,
Denmark,
man.
and Tunisia. For some reason, I thought Tunisia was the country that Xhaka's brother was from,
Oh
and
dear.
I was genuinely just going to drop him in there regardless of how good he was. But Toulon Xhaka is not from there, unfortunately. Yeah. So France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. I'll go first, and I went with a back five. I don't know if anybody else did that, but I did. I think it gets the most out of the players that I chose. So that being said, in goal I went with Erison, also known as Hugo Lloris. Right wing back I went with Mela of Atalanta. At right centre back I went with Saliba. At centre back, I went with Anderson. Left centre back, I went with Varane. And left wing back, I went with Theo Hernandez.
Who is your keeper, John?
Um, Anybody have any thoughts on what the
Okay.
11 want to say? Or
Okay.
Hugo Lloris? I say Erison, because dog, if France wasn't so clinical in the finals last year, dog, that little crocketer he tried, dog, that Cruyff, sorry, that would have been very troublesome, dog, right? All right, so like I said, Loris Mela of Atalanta, who's brilliant
Harrison.
actually, like going forward. Saliba Anderson of Crystal Palace, who has been brilliant, and I've been a big fan of since he was at Leon. Varane and Theo Hernandez. Anybody have any thoughts, or y'all want to go ahead and just give
Okay, so
your
I have
yours?
Casper
Brandon, why don't
Schmeichel
you give
in
yours though?
goal.
Because you look itching to say yours.
I have Joachim Miller at right wing back.
Oh, I was gonna do
I
it the same.
have Saliba right centre back. I have Simon Kier centre back. I have Lucas Hernandez left centre back, and
Yeah, that's
and Theo Hernandez left wing back.
Oh no, Varane.
Yes,
Oh, I love
yes,
it. I love
yes,
it.
yes.
same.
So, what was the
I feel
justification
like
of
going into
not
the
putting Varane
tournament,
then?
I think Varane will slowly grow his way into the tournament. I'm not sure if he'll start the first game. So, but I know, like, so far, Lucas Hernandez has been having an excellent
Mm.
season. Simon Kjær is the captain of Denmark, and he always plays well for
He
Denmark.
has,
And I
yeah.
think Saliba will definitely is like by far one of the best centre backs in the world right now. So I think, yeah, so dead on those three for me. Yeah, I would definitely have those three.
Oh yeah, that boss. Cool. Angelia, what was your one? Okay. Right. Yeah.
Well, mine was actually pretty similar to yours, John. I had Naylor on the left.
Yeah.
Here,
Right back, but
centre back
I
paired
hear it.
with Saliba and Theo
It's cool. I knew what
Hernandez
you were about
as
to
Yeah,
say,
it's
well.
fine.
true.
If you want was saying he
France
would
is
have been
lacking in
screaming
the
though, because he actually like hates
the
Pavard
left back because
tremendously.
Pavard. I don't think Pavard has
Yeah.
been going through a little decline. He's not reliable for France, and based on what I see, he's like,
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah.
sorry, right, sorry,
Me
sorry,
too.
sorry.
Being
Yeah,
real long as like anybody who like knows me for a very long time knows that like my grandfather is
very.
Really?
French. So
Okay,
like
all right.
before I
Good
even
to
like
know. Good
started
to
watch
know.
football, I was
No,
literally
but
supporting
Pavard
France
isn't.
for the World Cup.
Pavard is, to me,
And
he's the
dog,
weak link
so
in
as
that
having
France team.
some French
As far as I could sit
supportership with it,
anybody,
this I
even
have like
from
zero
Tunisia,
hope
I'm
dog
start in front of
at
him.
all. I hate
But
the
we'll go
squad
with
dog,
Muller.
100%. And who you had in goal, Angela? Yeah, dog. I wanted to either, but I slip it to. Oh God, and I literally called him man error studied the dog. But because dog Schmeichel is so
Yeah,
bad,
but
dog.
I had
playing for
Kasper as
Denmark,
well.
he's
One
a
Kasper
beast.
Schmeichel.
yeah, real. For what it's
True.
worth, he's one of the only players to
Well, I
save
was.
a Harry
That's why
Kane
you're calling
penalty. Yeah,
Anderson and having a mid
one
11,
of the
John.
very
What's
few
happening?
players, dog. So credit to where do, dog. Shivs, what was
Yes.
yours, bro?
He get dropped from the
Ay, ay,
UCL.
ay!
He get dropped from the
Get
South America.
in! Get in there, mate!
That's correct.
That's true. That's
Yes!
true.
That's true.
That's true.
Yes!
Ooh,
Yeah, that's true.
interesting. Interesting. I was gonna say Casper Schmeichel, but since everybody going with him, I'm gonna put
Can
big
I just
Matthew
say
Ryan in between the sticks. Yes, yes, yes,
I'm
yes,
so sorry, though, but I was laughing
yes,
so much about
yes,
it.
yes,
Who
yes.
was him?
And then you know what? Just to piss off
Did I
you,
give
I'm
it
gonna put Pavard at right back. I'm gonna put Saliba and Kier at centre back, and then I'm gonna put Hernandez brother at left back. So yeah, I think I personally have the best back line.
I think he must be
Yeah,
covered.
I just want to say,
right.
guys,
So just to
I
piss off
prayed
you,
for the
I'm gonna
day
put Pavard at right back.
that
He didn't.
an
He wasn't
Arsenal
my
player
initial right
was
back, but I changed it
unanimous on
just
one of
cause.
these
Ah,
things.
And
Dog.
then I
I
have
have suffered, I
I
have
have Kier
longed,
and because I think he's one
and
an
here
ex
we
one of
are,
those
guys. I
mythical football
can't
players.
wait to do the
And
group
then
with Switzerland. Dog, and I
Saliba
have
the
to
other centre
defend my
back, and
boy
then the
Shaka.
Hernandez brother
Let's
at left back.
everybody, dog. Oh, 100%, dog. Jack, yeah. My hot, my hot
oh
take, dog. I'm gonna say it
no.
again on the pod this weekend is that Switzerland
God.
making the semifinals of this World Cup, dog. Watch guys.
Hey, that's a good pick though.
oh good,
I
oh good,
almost picked
oh good.
McLaren.
Here comes the
To
Xhaka
be
trade.
fair, to be fair,
My
Xhaka
boy
trade.
gonna stick. My boy gonna stick Xhaka over Casemiro. Yes, watch
no, I
out.
think Bakhtiari is a solid pick, though. Former Arsenal player, you know. All right, guys.
Semis,
Slash
On screen
five.
now,
Damn,
you see
semis,
uh,
damn.
that's worse than
the
Matt Ryan and goal.
back fives and slash sixes, I guess, because yeah, it's keeper on the defense. Again, let us know what we've been doing wrong so far. Who did
Yeah,
we
I think
deliver?
so
What
too.
do you guys
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
started
like shot
Kanate
stopper now.
over some of the ones that we picked so far? What do you started Christensen, UCL winner over some of the players we've had so far? Let us know. Going into midfield now. Who had last just now? Shivs, go first now. Who's
Not
in your
mine.
midfield? Real.
Yo, okay, so this is perhaps some Real Madrid bias coming up here, but I'm going for double pivot in the midfield of Camavinga and Chouameni. Camavinga, if you watch our Run to Champions League last season, you would know
Iron
every time
Man,
he came on,
boy.
he completely changed the game. And yeah, Chouameni has been solid since he's arrived, and even at his previous season in Monaco, and he's continued to impress, slotted into that
Unlucky true
defensive
boy.
midfield
All
role
right.
absolutely beautifully. And then at the
Angelia,
cam,
who was your midfield?
I'm going for the man who got resurrected at last Euros, Christian Eriksen.
Not
Yeah.
I
resurrected.
man
Oh my
himself.
god.
Yeah, don't cancel me. It's a joke. I'm not
So,
too
I
dirty. Don't
know.
ask me, please.
So when the basis of my formation was a 3-4-1-2,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
That was France's last formation against, I can't remember who they played
Ooh.
last time. So I had Kamavinga and Shumeni. I mean, was that a question? Um, I actually had Fofana behind them as well, and I
You
had
know what's the
Ericsson in
irony,
front of them.
Angelia? I I think the
Ooh.
issue
In front
is,
of them, and I
actually
would
a big
say
issue is that
that
he is actually too
my
unwilling
Rabs with the
to
France
get
squad
rid
is
of some players
experience.
he
They don't
trusted in
have
the
Pogba, they
past.
don't have Kante,
Now,
they don't
I
have
actually, all
Matuidi.
Rabs aside, I
I
have
think
zero
that they need
problem
a
with Giroud
senior head
going.
there,
I think that is
to
perfectly
They
fine.
have Rabiot.
And I think
especially
that's
in
a
the
very
middle.
good option, God
They have
forbid
Especially,
something
Rabiot.
happen to
oh
Lord
God,
Benzema.
Rabiot.
But
Oh.
you see this man that is my number seven, dog, called Griezmann. Dog, he's tripped me off, dog. Like, no joke, dog. He's getting me so mad. I don't care. Why do you have that? And that's so
Mhm,
terrible.
Yeah, no, like that.
mhm,
Dog,
mhm,
dog, and even at 2018, I thought that he did just enough. Now,
Zabas.
he was good, but I don't think he
No,
was
you know what's funny
electrically
about
good
that?
now. And I
I
think
actually
that
have a
he
Griezmann shirt.
maintained his spot at the 2020, even the 2021
Because
Euros
I'm
because
a
of what
big
he did in
Griezmann
the
fan in
past.
2018. I'm a
And I
big
think that
Griezmann
you've
fan.
seen
Nowadays, not
is
so
that the
much.
team has evolved beyond him. Just like I think the team evolves beyond Giroud
mhm,
once they set up for Benzema, then, if that makes sense. Because I think that Giroud does the job of Griezmann. Sorry, I think Benzema does the job of Griezmann and Giroud in
mhm,
one. And it allows you to have somebody else, like probably in Conku or
Hmm.
Dembele or Koeman or something. And yet, he is going to force Griezmann into the side and is going to
mhm.
trip me
Hmm.
out, dog.
I just have
But
two people in the midfield,
alas,
and
here we
that
are.
is
Brandon, who's in the
Chouameni and
midfield, bro?
Ericsson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just because I have two, I couldn't I had to pick between Camavinga and Chouameni, so I picked Chouameni.
Right.
That he's an honorable
Ooh.
mention.
Ugh. Well, I have three in midfield. But no one is Kamavinga.
Almost put him
It
two.
No Camavinga.
is Hoijwig
Yep, that sounds pretty
with
good.
Okay, fair, fair,
Chumeni
fair,
on
fair.
one side and Ericsson
No
on the other
Aaron Moore
side.
either. Fair, fair,
Chumeni.
fair.
So it's Hoijwig, Chumeni, and Eric. It could also be more like 3-5-2 in the sense that like Ericsson could be on top of the two of them. But yeah. So I think Ericsson and Chumani was kind of
Wait,
unanimous amongst everybody. I think that
who's the
speaks
second
levels
one?
to
I
the
don't
players
know.
that they are. Um, with I mean, it's
Oh,
very
shit.
rare.
Okay,
People
alright.
think at least to hear me sing praise to United players, but like I spoke extremely
Yeah,
highly of Ericsson
yeah.
from literally the minute he signed. I
That's a
think
good
he's a
solid
world class
balanced
player.
midfield.
I will stand by that take for as long as I can. I think that he's utterly brilliant, and I don't think it was by coincidence that Tottenham have struggled to get back to Champions League since he's left. And now we've seen the difference in making at Man United. Chumeni has slotted in for one of Real Madrid's
Hmm.
legends in Casemiro and makes it look almost effortless at times and sometimes even better with a higher technical level like Casemiro had without discrediting the player. So I think that's understandable. At this point, I'm just gonna ask two of you
Yes.
all something real quick. So, Brandon, thoughts?
At the same
Denmark
note.
made it all the way to the semifinals last year, if I'm not mistaken, when they lost to England in the Euros. What is your realistic expectations of the Danish? For what it's worth, for those who don't know, Denmark actually topped their Nations League group, I believe it was, and they beat France, world champions, twice, and now they're going to bounce up in the same group again. So that's some context as to how
I
they're doing
think
in
in terms of the
this
group, I think
tournament.
it shouldn't be too difficult for Denmark actually
What do you
because
think,
they
Brandon?
actually have one of the best teams in the tournament. They don't have a lot of like big stars or anything, but they have like a really solid team with a really
Mm.
solid manager. So I think their potential could it won't be semi final because they're gonna bump into a lot of good teams along the way. So I would say quarterfinal might be the 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 potential for Denmark this rounds.
Cool. And Shivs, as somebody who's going to see Benzema finally play at a World Cup, he is actually injured right now, but
I think she might have just taken off the
Angelia, good? Okay, cool. Yeah. So, even though he's going to the tournament, go ahead, dog.
Camera. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so I think I kept trying to piece together what John was trying to say there. I don't, ever being very honest, I don't think Benzema is actually injured. I think he's doing what anybody would do in this situation,
For what it's
prioritize going
worth,
to the
if
World Cup.
Denmark
And
comes
hey,
second in
I
their
can't blame
group,
the guy for it.
and Argentina comes
How I
first
think
in
he's
their
gonna
group, they
fare in
have
the
to
World
play
Cup,
each
I
other.
would love nothing more than for him to win it,
So that
because
would
I
be
think
an
that's the only thing he's missing
extremely good clash
in
to look out for. All right, guys. Something I didn't mention
Johnny.
before, but we'll do it
Yeah,
again, and we'll just do it for both of them. So
yeah.
honorable
Yeah, like I
mention,
said, I
so you
think
guys
that's the
will have
only
had
thing
the
he's
players
missing
that
to
you would have
complete
wanted to
football.
include, but didn't make
And
it
I would love
into the
nothing more for
final
him to
cut.
win it. Obviously, he's gonna have
And now we're
Mbappe,
going to
who he's had a
our.
brilliant connection with
Did
when they
I?
played together in
Everybody
France.
says something. Yeah, we're going to our
Yeah.
front
So I
three.
think they're
I'll
gonna be
say,
linking up very
or your
well,
front
and
two,
I
as it
would
might
love
be.
nothing
So in
more
my
than to see
case,
them win. But
I
like
see
John said, the composition of his squad
Brandon.
and
It's saying now you're
Deschamps not
offline.
being
I feel his
a
best
high
to
level
reload.
manager, I don't think it's gonna be enough to get them over the line. But I would love nothing more than for them to win it again.
Oh, this is ridiculous. And I won't lie, I think this is mostly my fault
This
because
this
of
damn
the
Zencaster.
Wi-Fi in the studio is real shit. Like honestly speaking, it's terrible. All right, yeah. So we're going to the front into your rather. Um, if it's up front two
I have a
or
three
what
as
it may
well, yeah.
be, I think actually everybody kind of have to give what two, maybe one person. Okay, cool. So for me, mine is pretty obvious based on the players who just didn't get calls so far, which
Switch
is
it off
Mbappe
and
and
put it back
Benzema.
on normal.
Shiv's already mentioned the connection already. I actually thought it was pretty good at the Euros the last year, even. It's just Mbappe just didn't finish though. Despite him, they both they were actually linking really well. And I expect that if France are going to do anything in this tournament, it's going to be with the two of
All
them
right, so
doing
my front
magic
three
together. So that's my two.
is
Brandon,
Benzema,
who's your front three?
Mbappe, and Matthew Leckie from Australia.
Now I have to give it three.
All right, I am
Uh,
going to say, right, as much as I am the national pundit of Trinidad and Tobago, I
Matthew
am
Leckie is a
Matthew.
winger from Australia.
So
He's been
please
one of their
inform
best.
me
Yeah,
as to who that
been one of the
is.
best Australian players over the last decade.
I figured that much.
Well, he had to get lucky. He had to-
I almost forget the Tim Cahill.
what do you mean, like position
All
wise?
right, fair enough. Could you tell me where he plays, bro?
Oh, he plays for this club
oh, I
In
back it.
Australia,
I back
Melbourne
it. I back
City.
No,
it.
no, no. Tell
Melbourne
us
100%
City.
back
what
it.
club he plays for.
100% back it.
Nice, cool, cool, nice. We have VAR reviewing it as we speak. Shivs, what was your attack, bro?
I feel like I would have accepted the wrong one
Bro,
more than like, yeah, just want to put that out there. Um,
Yeah, Tim Cahill's going to go on though.
I would accept that one.
fair enough.
Okay.
Club.
Somebody fact check that for me, please. I don't
I
believe that.
want I want to say this is why
Yeah. So
we
while we wait for John to
this
come
is
back,
this is the opposite of
Yeah.
an
I
endorsement
guess
though.
we could get
Okay.
start
So
on
I
This
have
is a
started on the
can I
honorable
have
cancellation of
Santiago
mentions
our
Solari?
of
player.
Can I have him?
the
This
honorable
I have
mentions
Usman
of
this is
Dembele on one
terrible,
wing, and
dog.
of course
Terrible,
you can't forget the
terrible.
man himself, Naim Sliti from
Dog, this
Tunisia.
is
Nah, I'm
trash.
just messing with you.
Yeah. This is why we
Nah,
only trust
I haven't
quality
cooked
guys,
one
which is
left.
why we link with Kid Punda. Um honorable
I guess we'll move right quickly on to me. I have Kareem in front as
um
well. I
what was I gonna
have
say? Honorable mentions,
Kellyanne
guys. So
and Dembele
the
out
ones
wide.
I had was
I
it come
thought
from
about
somebody said
Kuno,
him already.
but
Just
I
like
don't know
to
if
throw the
Deschamps may
names out there.
start him right away.
I think
He
that
may
he's
be a
a
sub,
fantastic
but
player.
I
To
think
say
Deschamps may
exactly
go
what his role
with
will be on the
Kylian and
pitch, I have
Dembele.
no
That's
idea.
just me.
However, given what
I don't
France
know
are
who's
going
this
to line up as,
Mbappe
which
fellow we're
I
talking about.
would
My man,
think
he
would be
he don't
something
exist anymore.
along like a 4-3-3, given the squad that he called up. I would have played him on the right over Dembele
Yeah, you
just
mentioned.
because I think Dembele can be so hot and cool. And now I'm wrong. When he's on it, oh, he's a demon. I said before that I think that if he
Translation.
could have taken football more seriously, and I said if he could have, because I don't know how much of it is actually
John
down to
John,
him
he
and
blink
injuries and stuff like that.
connection
But if he
is.
could have, I think his talent level was up there with Mbappe. I really do think that. And now we see where he is and
Yeah,
inconsistently
you
after
got
much
suspended.
Mbappe. So him,
Great segue. What
Dembele
a
as
great
well would
segue.
have had a good shout. Kia would have a good shout from this group as well. And from the other group, for me, DePaul would have been a good shout that I didn't call. Lothar is a good shout. Dybala, if he was willing to say that he would have gone, is a good shout
And
as
stuff.
well. And
Oh dear.
Martinez and go.
Mhm.
So, Brandon, honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions from Group D. Excuse me. Lautaro Martinez. Wait, no, that's wrong. We're in the wrong group. Super. Let's see. Right, sorry. From Group D, sorry. Kamavinga,
Oh
Harry
yes, I forgot
Suta
Lindstrom.
from
Lindstrom
Australia,
and
and
Damsgaard.
who's the last one? Oh, Lindstrom from Denmark. Yeah, I think. Excuse me. I think from Group C though, uh, one was Andres Guardado. I'm not sure if he's gonna make it into the
Cool.
team though.
Argelia.
Um, yeah, I think Lissandro and yeah, Di Maria. That'll be the three for me.
That's yeah.
Imagine an honorable mention to Lewandowski.
Ooh, I completely forgot about him though.
Yeah.
Upa mechanical knee?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
wow, now you make me look terrible, dog. Oh my goodness, dog. Ah, she set me up. She set me up. That's not fair. No, everybody's
Look
trying
at
to
other
cancel
terrible
My
people
people
in
trying
honorable
to
this group.
make
Well,
it
mention
let's
in
be
in
life.
real.
That's
C is the one and the
unfair.
only Robert Lewandowski. If you know me, you know he's the goated, but chemistry wise,
Hey,
I
I
really
actually
can't
want
put
to
him
shout
in
out my
front of him.
boy
Poor guy.
Guendouzi, man.
He's
I actually think there's a decent chance he might actually start at
I
the
have a
World
big
Cup,
honorable mention
given
coming
this
up just
France
now.
squad.
You see?
And I just
so
want to
he's
say,
my honorable
guys,
mention for
I had my
VC
stocks
heavily.
invested
I
from
will
the
give an
get,
honorable mention to
and he's
oh
way
gosh,
better than number 23 at Arsenal right now, though.
I completely
I
forgot.
really
I
wish
have
he
it
was
written
there.
down somewhere
That's
and I
actually
forgot.
Lukonga, who's terrible
I'll
at
give one to
football, and he's
Upamecano.
an inspiration to all.
He has been
That if he can't make it as a professional footballer, you
no,
can too.
I don't know if you all saw the story. He's spoken about his mental health antics, you know. Sorry.
If it
Dog,
wasn't for
and we
him,
laughing
Arsenal
at
would
the
have still
guy.
been
We're
in the
laughing
season.
at
We
the
know this
guy.
season. What's where this go?
Uh,
Ah.
Upamecano.
gonna
So
get
those are my
cancelled.
two biggest
Okay,
We're
listen,
honorable
guys,
gonna
I
get
mentions.
believe guys it.
cancelled.
We'll see you guys
We're
tomorrow.
gonna get cancelled.
I be honest, I can't remember who assigned each group to off the top of my head. I believe tomorrow is Aaron and them. So we'll see you
We're
guys
gonna
tomorrow.
get cancelled.
He's the
Thanks as
honorable
always to
two
Bobby
honorable
for editing
mentions,
this.
just
Bobby, if you
Lewandowski and
want,
Upamecano.
I
So
probably shouldn't say this on the live. I should probably just say this in private. But I hope you could put like right here, put like your
My bad,
logo
my
or
bad.
something like that now, you know? So click the link below on Bobby Instagram. Yeah, catch you guys next time. See you soon. Take it easy. Later, guys. All right, here's the sketchy part.